Thank you, members. You know, Prop 209, I remember this very clear when this initiative was put forward. This is something that got me activated civically, working on a campaign to oppose this measure. And I was very deeply saddened when it passed, and more saddened when I heard that 60% of the Latino community actually vote for it. When I spoke to people that supported it, they really didn't understand what Prop 209 was it really about. They said, oh, this is about getting the best students in our schools, but we were already doing that. We were already doing that. So Prop 209 did not fix a problem. The Prop 209 just bound the hands of our universities to provide diversity in their campuses. What has resulted since Prop 209? California's public universities are the least diverse in the country. When you look at the list of the top 15 most diverse campuses, they're not in California. Not a single one are public universities. But we do have Stanford on there. We have USC on there. We have private universities in California that are doing a better job of integrating their campuses than our very public universities. This is something that this legislature should be very concerned about. This is something that Californians should be ashamed of, because when Prop 209 was adopted in California, guess what happened? Like a virus, like a sickness, Prop 209 infected other states. And you have states like Washington and Michigan and Nebraska and Arizona, Oklahoma, Florida, and New Hampshire followed California to do that to their public universities. But when we think about hate and we think about racism, we usually don't think about those states. We think about the Southern Belt states. And none of those states have these policies, which you would expect they would, but they don't. So why are we, the state of California, why do we discriminate against our own people more than any other state? Why were we first? Because we're the most diverse state. And we had elements in this state that sought to advance these policies to keep out certain people out of our universities. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? It's been effective. And it's just morally wrong. That's not something this legislature should stand by, not something that we should condone. What are we doing? What we're doing is saying we don't want to give disadvantaged people that are poor, that were raised poor, that come from the poorest neighborhoods, that often are plagued by having the worst schools, that often don't have the equal opportunity to get a quality education, to go to universities. You are cut out of every single level of opportunity in our state. You're going to live in the poorest communities with the most contamination, with the worst schools, with no parks, and no hope to go to a public university that offers you the most affordable, high-quality education in the country. We celebrate that our universities are some of the best. I went to the #1 public university in the country, UCLA, currently ranked #1 public university. Yet, its record on diversity is sad. I'm ashamed of it, and I want to do something, and I want to do more to diversify my alma mater. I want more people to have access to quality education. Why would we be against that, ladies and gentlemen? Why do we have a policy tying the hands of the leaders of our universities to decide? You know, I mentioned the other day that I support this legislature weighing in on decisions that pertain to our universities. And when we weigh in and say we want to give our children more education, that's something that we should be proud of. But when we weigh in, and the public weighs in on creating obstacles for our universities to educate the people of our state, we ought to be ashamed of that. And that's what we should oppose. That's what we should fight. Let the people that we appoint to these positions and let the people that we pay to make our universities the best in the nation, the best of the world, decide on how they want to integrate their universities, what kind of environment they want to create, whether they want people, they bring in people that are diverse backgrounds and represent our state and other levels. Yeah. You know, we are creating values that are not appropriate and that are not representative of who we are as a nation and how we have become the #1 economy. We are the #1 economy because we're diverse, ladies and gentlemen, because we have people from all over the world of different views and different backgrounds, and that is one of the most important values in our state and in humanity. It's what gives us strength. That's what strengthens the fabric of society. And we are saying that is not important in our universities, and we are wrong. This is not right. Let's right this ship. Let's educate the public about why they need to support this initiative and to tear down Prop 209. Let's educate them. Let's have a conversation with people in our state. Don't deny them the opportunity to weigh in on this measure. It's so important to the future of our state, to the image of our state, to the heart and soul of our state. This is an issue that will define California for many years. And let's stop having this debate on race and who is more important because of the color of their skin. Let's stop having that debate, and let's start reaching out to everybody and say, be proud, you're a Californian, Californian values you, work hard, you will get a chance at the Californian dream. Ladies and gentlemen, please support this measure. Let's unite as legislators here. I hope that you feel in your heart that this Prop 209 was wrong in every sense. It was wrong to bind the hands of the leaders of our universities. That was the wrong thing to do. Let's reverse that. Let's make it right. Please vote to support this very important measure. Thank you.